Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Splitter Sports Zone. I'm your host Rusty Peace, and today we're going to bring you the Sports Zone, at least part of it anyway, from right here at the LMU DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine here on the campus of Lincoln Memorial University. We've got two guests today that are both obviously participating in Lincoln Memorial University athletics. One making a comeback from an injury, the other trying to continue a career that was started on the undergraduate level and now a member of the LMU DCOM program. So got a great show in store for you. Want to remind you to keep up to date on all that's going on with Lincoln Memorial University athletics. Pull up the LMU athletics website, www.lmurailsplitters.com. We'll be back right after this with today's Splitter Sports Zone. Stay with us.
Unmatched and unbeatable. Your experience at Danny England Motors comes with the absolute best in offering unmatched quality while delivering an uncommon, hands-on process to take your automotive purchase to the next level in customer service and customer expectations. While offering a relaxed, positive environment and a laid-back approach, our drive to surpass the highest of standards in this industry comes nothing short of. Danny England Motors. Come see us today. Automotive excellence starts here.
Established in 1982, Dixie Roofing Incorporated of La Follette has been the industry's leader in commercial roofing throughout Knoxville, Tennessee and surrounding counties for more than 30 years. From medical facilities to office buildings and educational institutions, Dixie Roofing has the experience, expertise, equipment, and know-how to handle roofing needs of any commercial structure, big or small. Dixie Roofing is also on the web at www.dixieroofing.com. Dixie Roofing Incorporated. Since 1959, Giles Industries has built more than 86,000 quality homes through craftsmanship of team members from the tri-state area. Our clients are extremely important to us, and we're looking for team-oriented family members which allow us to continue that level of excellence known to come with the Giles brand. Our team members receive above-average pay, great health, dental, and vision coverage, a 401k retirement package, and up to 2 weeks paid vacation following the first year of employment. Contact us about joining our Giles Industries family. Giles Industries, quality homes built by family for family.
Juggling my family schedule is a full-time job. Between school, dance practice, work, there's little time left to worry about much else. That's why I use real-time banking from Home Federal Bank. With real-time banking, I know that when I make a deposit, the money goes straight to my account. No delays, no waiting, no wondering. And I get to focus on what's important.
Real-time deposits, real-time access, real-time banking. From Home Federal Bank, always within reach.
All right, we're now talking with Tone Gill. She is a member of the Lincoln Memorial University volleyball team. And Tone actually came to Lincoln Memorial last year and unfortunately had to go through a redshirt season. And that was due to I guess you would call it a season-ending injury, not a career-ending injury. But she joins us now. And first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Tone, it's been a long process for you to finally get on the court and to play collegiately for Lincoln Memorial. I know that's something that you wanted to do a year ago, and when we talked with Jenny Michael numerous times a year ago, she felt like you would bring so much to the table for this team. Tell us about the situation that sidelined you for the year.
Well, I tore my Achilles, my right one. We were running during conditioning, doing what we all love, 30-30s. And on the 7th one, I heard a pop, and I was like, oh, okay, that kind of felt a little weird. And I tried to keep going, and my foot was just like kind of limp. So hopped on to the side, and Jazzy Oates, I don't know if you remember her, but she helped me and was like, hey, worst case scenario, you tore your Achilles. Best case scenario, you just rolled it really bad. So it was worst case.
So for you, at that time, a newcomer to this program, big expectations from your coach, big expectations from your teammates. I'm sure that had to be devastating for you to know, look, I'm probably lost for the year. I can't come back this year.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard work and a lot of mental hard work. But with like my teammates and stuff, they helped out a lot. They would take me to class and like do other teammate stuff, just be there for me when I needed them to.
You know, for people who've never suffered an injury, in particular to the leg or the ankle area, somewhere in that on that part of your body, you really don't understand how much that hampers what you can do in day-to-day life. I mean, maybe not right after the injury, but certainly after surgery, you got to wrap that leg in a garbage bag in order to take a shower or a bath and stuff. And it's a big hassle because in your case, an Achilles injury is very serious. I mean, you have to go in and you have to reattach the tendons if they've torn or severed. And for you, I'm sure that the process of the injury was one thing, but the recovery and the rehabilitation were entirely something else.
Yeah, it was really, really hard. There was stuff that I didn't want to do. I mean, I wanted to get back, but everything was like hurting. Like, okay, like doing bands and things of that nature would hurt. But luckily, we have good athletic trainers here, so a lot of them helped me out with my situation, and I got to play.
You could call it coincidence, you could call it some kind of an irony, but it's funny because you said the athletic trainers were a big help. You are an athletic training student here, so you kind of knew going into the process what you were going to have to go through in terms of post-surgery rehabilitation, and then the conditioning later on to get the muscles in the leg strengthened again and to get that tendon to where it needed to be.
Well, actually, when I came here, I was actually a communications major, and I switched it after I got hurt to
shame on you.
athletic training, because I realized how much I loved it and loved being in the training room.
Well, we needed Tonee in the athletic, or from the athletic training back to communications, but I think she's found where she wants to be and certainly where she's going to study. So let's talk about it. You went into the rehabilitation process. This is post-surgery. We see a very big scar here right now from the surgery. What was it like during that process? I mean, how long did it take to get you back up to speed to where you felt comfortable to go out there and plant on that foot and to cut on that foot and so forth?
Well, to be honest, I was comfortable in December. I got out of my boot not out of my boot. I was supposed to be in it, but in December I went to go kind of play a little bit. So I was kind of comfortable then, and then when I finally got cleared, I was good to go. Some things like sprinting really hurt, but you got to do what you got to do if you want to play.
That's right. All right, so the 2016 season rolls around. We've got some players returning, some players such as yourself that weren't eligible a year ago that are coming in, a lot of new faces to the program, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, we come out. I think we actually lost our first match, or somewhere in the first weekend we lost a match, and then we didn't lose another one for quite a while.
We lost our very first one against Shorter, and then after that we just kept winning, and then we lost to Wingate. So that was devastating, but it's all good.
So when you took the floor for your first collegiate match, and you suffered a loss, clearly that was a disappointment, but was playing on the college level everything you thought it would be?
It's pretty good. I like playing at the college level. It's a lot of hard work. Coach Jenny's not an easy woman, but it's worth it. Definitely. All the our record now, and how much we work during practice, it's all definitely worth it.
I've seen you playing in the middle on a lot of the matches. Were you a middle player on the high school level, or did you play the outside?
I've been middle since 7th grade.
It's kind of uncommon, though, when you look at most middles that I see at this level are 6 foot, 6'1", they're very tall. You're listed at 5'9", but as we've talked about off camera, girl, you jump out of the gym.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been a middle pretty much all my life. I attempted outside. It wasn't really anything special. I love being in the middle. It's a lot of work. I'm kind of spastic, so it keeps me going now all the time.
Well, I mean, we're going to get into personal stuff here. I don't know if Tonee's got any tattoos or anything, but if she does get tattoos, I think she needs to get springs on the backs of her calves right there, so we can kind of make a statement with that. So let's talk about the team. I mean, obviously this team has been in the midst of a run that has kind of been unparalleled. I mean, we had a run years ago with one of the best starts ever. That's been equaled now. We are presently, as far as record goes, tied for first place in the South Atlantic Conference. Technically, I think Wingate has a half-match lead on us because they beat us once, but there's still plenty of the season remaining as far as regular season play goes, and Wingate's got to come here to play us.
Yep. We just got to keep playing our game and make sure that as long as we do what we do and keep our skill level high and things of that nature, we can.
What do you think the strength of this team is?
Definitely, I think how close we are. We're a huge family, and we have each other's backs, like, a lot, even on the court. When we played Anderson on Saturday, and we were down like 8-9 points, and we came back up and won. That showed how big of a team we are and how much we have each other.
What do you think the things are that you have to work on most in order to be a championship caliber team?
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a good question.
I think Jenny Michael would probably say serve, receive, unforced errors.
Yeah, probably. I think just when we are in a rut, I think we need to work on getting out of it quicker. Sometimes we get stuck in areas and stuck in like one rotation, and it's hard to get out of because, you know, we all get down, and it's hard to lift each other up when the other person's down and you're feeling down. So I don't know, maybe that's what we need to work on.
You talked about the conditioning a minute ago. Is Coach Michael a tough coach to play for?
I mean, she's not tough. She's a coach.
She's demanding.
Yeah, but in the right way. So it's all worth it.
Well, obviously you've got several matches to go here at home, and the South Atlantic Conference tournament is literally right around the corner. Any predictions for the next few weeks as far as this team and what's to come for the Lady Rail Splitters?
I don't want to jinx anything, just knocking on wood, but I mean, hopefully we can, do what we do and go to regionals. But first, go to conference and win, and then go to regionals and do well.
Tone is a very soft-spoken person, but I tell you, when you see her swing that arm on the killer or the attack out there, I'm telling you, it comes down with a boom, folks. You need to get out and check out the Lady Rail Splitters. Tone, best of luck rest of the year, and hey, best of luck if you still have any rehabilitation with that, but it looks like you're at full speed right now.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Tone Gill, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this on Splitter Sports Zone.
Make K&K Metal Sales your only stop for all your residential and commercial metal building needs. For the past 23 years, K&K Metal Sales has covered the tri-state area with quality custom roofing and siding with many grades, gauges, and colors in stock. If you're looking for complete steel or wood building packages or steel or wood trusses, K&K Metal Sales can help with that, as well as heavy-duty custom carports. Great folks and great prices. Stop by K&K Metal Sales located at 6986 Cumberland Gap Parkway or call 423-869-4261.
From sales to service, online or in person, Anchor Marine of Speedwell, Tennessee is the source for all your boating needs. We carry a wide selection of new and used products and services for Alumacraft, Aqua Patio, Hurricane, Polar Craft, Sampan, and Sweetwater boats and pontoons, as well as a full line of Yamaha marine engines and Minn Kota trolling motors. From bow to stern, Anchor Marine also carries a wide selection of boating accessories. And if it's service you need, we offer on-site factory-trained technicians that are among the best in East Tennessee. Anchor Marine, 6630 General C.W. Steiner Highway, Speedwell. At Farm Bureau, we offer more than just insurance. We offer security. Whether you're insuring your automobile, boat, home, or simply buying life insurance, with Farm Bureau, you can rest assured that we have your best interest covered. Our members can also enjoy travel discounts, entertainment discounts, identity theft restoration, and home protection services. Call today at 423-869-8346 or stop by and see Brad Seal at our Harrogate location and find out why Tennessee turns to us for insurance. Experience exceptional service and experience security at Farm Bureau. Commercial, residential, or personal, Lester Signs of Harrogate has you covered with all your sign and graphic needs. From embroidery and screen printing to personalized items, decals, yard signs, logo design, car wraps, digital printing, and sign maintenance, Lester Signs has all your branding needs. Lester Signs is under new ownership and has been serving the tri-state area for more than 25 years. Phone us today to inquire about your commercial sign or marketing specialized needs, or email us at sales@lestersigns.com. Lester Signs, located at 112 Washington Avenue, Harrogate.
We're with Emery Ramaswamy of the Lincoln Memorial University cross-country team and track and field program. But Emery is not your typical student. He is not an undergraduate student here at Lincoln Memorial University. He is actually a first year at the LMU DCOM program. And Emery, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is a very unique situation. I don't know that we've had this in the existence of the DCOM program here at LMU. You come into the LMU athletics program as a graduate student. We've had that many times, but actually on the undergraduate level, you participated in sports at Gulf Coast Community
Florida
College?
Gulf Coast.
Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
Tell us about your background and about that experience.
They were D1, and I've always wanted to like run on scholarship at a D1 school. Like I had gotten offers out of high school, and when I got it from them, I thought it was a good opportunity for me, and I got to stay in state and everything. So I went there and ran. I mean, it was maybe not the best performance I'd expected, but I finished my undergrad education in 3 years. So I got a good experience both athletically and academically out of that, and they paid for my education, so it was great.
We're talking to Emery today from the DeBus School of Osteopathic Medicine here on the campus of LMU. We're actually in the student lounge on the second floor today. Emery, you're originally from Ocala, Florida. When you applied for medical school, how many other schools did you apply for, and why Lincoln Memorial University?
I applied to a lot of MD schools, not as many DO, but this was the one program where I wanted to go for DO schools just because of the area it was in. I'm more of a kind of country loving person, so I don't really like the city. I was in New Orleans for a year before this, and that was kind of too hectic for me, so that's why I picked this area.
So you arrive at Lincoln Memorial University, you're getting acclimated to the surroundings and the mechanics of the decon program, and all of a sudden you have an epiphany that, hey, I might want to run cross country. I might want to participate with track and field. What prompted you to do that? Just the more eligibility that you have remaining?
That, and I just wanted to challenge myself. Sometimes it's more of a, like, I appreciate the more direct way of measurement, like of how good I am against everybody else in sports, just because cross country is, a number thing, and track's a number thing. So I can like focus on improving myself in something where I can see the improvement, like measured improvement, and I like that. And also, like, I just like challenges. So
what was the response from the coaching staff, Coach Black and Coach Donahue, when you approached them about this?
They were pretty accepting of it. I mean, they understood that I would have a hectic schedule and everything. So I just came and I said I've been practicing, I've been training, and I mean, maybe I wasn't at the level where I wanted to be, but they understood that, and they said they do what they can, and they helped me make improvements myself over the time I had. So I thought that was a great response to my questions for them, and from there we just went from there. Yeah.
We've got about a month left in the fall semester 2016. You've already been involved in a couple of meets with the cross-country program. You've gone through white coat here at DCOM. Tell us about those situations. The first time running the course with the cross-country team, and then, of course, the traditional white coat ceremony. That's a very coveted thing for the medical student, and something that they hold very dear to their hearts.
Well, white coat we haven't gone through. Like, we got the white coats, but they changed it from first year to second year just for this year program. So I'm still waiting to do that, or at least the patching, I guess. I'm not sure the separations between the two, but that was pretty, like, just getting the white coat in the first place was kind of sobering, I guess. It was a sobering experience. Like, if I'm finally starting, like, on the path of what I want to do for the future. And the first running experience I had, it might not have been the best time I wanted or what I expected, but just like getting out there and doing that again after such a long time, like, it felt great, and I just felt good to be part of a team again, and having guys that were working along there beside me and still encouraging me, even though I didn't have the same classes as them or couldn't make the same practice schedule, and it just was great for me.
Yeah, that was something that really kind of was a question in my mind. How can you juggle the time frame of getting in a workout to run a course, for a meet, to running with the team? I would think academics would come first, the medical part of the whole experience. What's the time management been like, and the difficulty level for you?
I mean, it's been fine. Just the fact of, like, finding the motivation to study is more difficult than not having the time to study. I feel like I have plenty of time to, like, do well in courses and everything, and when I need get the workouts in, I get them in, and like when I have time for it, I get them in. So it's not as much of an issue there as it is like, you know, just finding the motivation, finding the energy itself. So I think I'm doing like all right with it right now. I mean, there's always ways you can improve, you know, there's always ways to make yourself better. So I'm still looking forward to that and hoping I can just make improvements both academically and athletically.
How about, I'm assuming that you have an advisor here at the DCOM. I mean, what was their response when you kind of indicated to them that you might want to participate in your final year of eligibility?
They just said as long as I could manage it alongside academics, then it'd be fine. So I thought that was another great response from the faculty here.
So as far as the medical portion of it, what's been the most difficult thing for you thus far as a medical student?
I mean, there is times like where I have to go outside of class and go into labs and stuff, and I'd say that's more difficult just because like sometimes after working out and going to class all day and then having to go at night and then go into lab and stuff, it's been exhausting. But you know, I get through it, and I think I just like keep on telling myself it's to make myself better, so that provides me the motivation for that.
Well, LMU's existence on the collegiate level in terms of cross country has been around for a long time, and as a result they have practiced for road races, they've practiced at different surfaces and so forth. But in the spring you're also going to participate with the track and field program, and it's kind of difficult for many athletes to practice or to do the things they need to do, especially the field events, when you don't actually have a stadium. For long distance runners, and in this case it'll be on a track, do you guys go to local high schools, or do you just do your thing on the road or around campus?
Well, we've gone to I think it's Middlesboro High School around here, and we work out on their track, and that's just for cross country season. So I'm assuming that's what we're going to do for track season, but I haven't like asked so much about it that I'm fully aware of what's going to go on for that. I'm just, you know, doing the training I need to do and hoping to get where I want to be by the end of the season. Now,
I would assume that the local high schools probably don't have the type surface that you would run on the collegiate level in terms of the track itself.
I mean, not necessarily, but back in my undergrad, we ran track meets as the cross-country team, and we didn't have a track either, so it's kind of the same situation, and it's like I'm used to it already, so it doesn't really bother me in general. But I think I'm getting like just as good as I would if we had a track or not.
Day one that you first ran a race for Lincoln Memorial University, what would you like to change about that and about the final time that you run in your collegiate career?
I'd just like to get a lot better. I mean, you know, there's always ways to improve, and it's sometimes like you wish you had more time, but that's pretty much it. If I had more time, then it'd be great, but right now I'm just doing what I can with the time I have. So,
same question for the medical aspect of it. With the exception of the obvious, which is a medical degree, what would you like to get out of this program by the time you graduate after 4 years?
I'd like to work more in academic medicine in addition to clinical medicine, so I'm hoping like I'll get opportunities with that while studying here. And I think that'd be great because I'd like to work on the advancement of the medical field as a whole instead of just like serving. I'd like to serve both the community and the medical field as a whole, because I feel like that's what's going to change the world, and that's the best way I can apply my credentials or my knowledge and just improvement of stuff around me. So.
All right, Emory, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
This weekend, Emory and the Lincoln Memorial University cross-country team will participate in the 2016 NCAA Southeast Region cross-country meet, and we want to wish Emory and the Rail Splitters the best of luck. With that, we'll be back right after this on Splitter Sports Zone.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
It makes a difference when a physician is trained to truly listen. At the LMU Medical Clinic, it is our mission to provide the highest quality medical care possible for our community, in our community. Our physicians are trained in the philosophy of osteopathic medicine. We look beyond your symptoms and take the time to get to know you as a whole person, from children to adults and everyone in between. We don't see patients, we see people.
Whether institutional case good or architectural woodwork, Nolan Products Incorporated of Knoxville has been serving East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, and Southeast Kentucky since 1958. From concept to finish, Nolan Products custom builds to the highest quality standards to meet your facility specifications while using only the finest materials available. Nolan Products has been serving and meeting the needs and requirements of general contractors and architects in East Tennessee and surrounding area for more than 55 years. Nolan Products Incorporated, 912 4th Side Street, Northeast, Knoxville.